Arizona and Cleveland, 4 o'clock game. Fantastic one here. Murray's going to go on the road. The 5-0 Arizona Cardinals here take on the Cleveland Browns. 2.5s across the board, which seems about right here. 51.5 to 50 across the board. I have to say, like, I really like what Arizona is doing. Like, their offense is fast. You know, the quarterback's playing well. The defense coming up with timely stops. But it just feels to me like I think this line is correct here. Like, if Cleveland comes out and plays their game, right? Maybe Jadeveon Clowney comes back next week and feels like he wants to play and be on the opposite side of Myles Garrett to get a pass rush on Kyler Murray. But it just feels to me like I can get mean, I can get nasty, and I can control the ground game here. Do you try? Like, sooner or later, Arizona's going to lose. I think this is a pretty good spot for them to get beat here by Cleveland.
Yeah, they could. This looks like it could be their first loss. Now, will it shock me if the this is one of those games where it's really tough, right? I know it's not exciting, it's not fun, it's not ingenious, but would it shock me if the Cardinals won? Absolutely not. I could certainly see a role they would win this game. Would it shock me if Cleveland won at home and they just ran the ball down their throat with those two running backs? Absolutely not. I can certainly see that happening. So, this one's a little bit tough. This will be one where I'm looking at team totals. You're not getting great value there either. What we're looking at 24.5s and 26.5s. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This might be the toughest game on the card. I think I'm with you. I'll lean the home team. When it's 50-50 like this, I'll just lean that home team under a field goal. If this starts to get more than a field goal, we get to 3.5s maybe or something, then I might be looking at Arizona. But right now, while it's under a field goal, I'll take the home team. But again, this one's real 50-50. It will not be in my pick six contest. No way.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because you take a look here. You know, had a win against Houston 31-21 at home, beat the Chicago Bears 26-6. But on the road at Kansas City, double-digit lead for them. They blew that game. You know, on the road against the Chargers, double-digit lead, and they blew that game. I just think they're a better team than what they're overall actually showing with their record as is. I don't think I love it. I love the way they play football. You know, maybe when Jarvis Landry comes back at the other wideout spot, because Odell Beckham isn't doing a goddamn thing for this football team right now. Like, he had 42 points yesterday. The offense moved up and down the field. He had like 20 yards. So he's not even in their offensive game plan. If they stick to what they do best, hand the Chubb, hand the Hunt, work off play action, and maybe Baker Mayfield's shoulder does feel a little bit better, and he's learning how to wear that brace, and maybe the pain isn't so much, because he looked fairly good yesterday, and I thought some of the calls went against the Cleveland Browns, so maybe a little bit of value here. But if there's one spot to lose, I think Arizona might have some trouble going on the road against Cleveland. It should be a great game, but that's why this game is at 4 o'clock, not 1 o'clock, because they're two good football teams playing. Now, when we say two good football teams playing at 4 o'clock, this might not be the one that we're talking about.